Hey folks. Um, the ancient Greeks were living this really cool, not cool, but like, it seems like a utopia, like a utopian, they had a utopian thing going. I mean, look at these paintings, although they're just paintings and renderings of someone who far outlived the ancient Greeks, imagining what it would have been like, but still, look at the stuff he's imagining. It's like it's like they were so like futuristic in how calm they were. And they don't have smartphones and internet and technology, but they're still like it seems like they were chilling. Um, so a symposium is an ancient Greek word, and it means to drink together. And it was part of a banquet that took place after the meal, when drinking for pleasure was accompanied by music, dancing, recitals, or conversation. Literary works that describe or take place at a symposium include two Socratic dialogues, Plato's Symposium and Xenophon's Symposium, as well as a number of Greek poems, such as the elegies of Theognis of Megara. Symposia are depicted in Greek and Etruscan art that show similar scenes. In modern usage, it has come to mean an academic conference or meeting, such as a scientific conference. The Latin equivalent of a Greek symposium in Roman society is convivium. Let's see some pics. It's also cool that they were drinking out of these, like, I think they're called Krylex or something like that. Let's see. Here, there's a whole thing on drinking. So, drinking would have been overseen by a symposiarch who would decide how strong the wine for the evening would be, depending on whether serious discussions or sensual indulgences were in the offing. The Greeks and Romans customarily served their wine mixed with water, as the drinking of pure wine was considered a habit of uncivilized people. Interesting. That would make it very weak. However, there were major differences between the Roman and Greek symposia. A Roman symposium served wine before, with, and after food, and women and women of status were allowed to join. And in a Greek symposium, wine was drunk after dinner, and women besides entertainers were not allowed to attend. The wine was drawn from a crater, which is like reminds me of the modern word crater. It's a giant like hole in the ground. A large jar designed to be carried by two men, and served from pitchers. Determined by the symposiarch, the wine was diluted to a specific strength and then was mixed. Slave boys would manage the crater and transfer the wine into pitchers. They then attended to each man in the symposium with the pitchers and filled their cups with wine. Certain formalities were observed, most important among which were libations. Pouring of small amount of wine in honor of various deities or the mourned dead. Got it. Etruscan and Roman drinking parties. Anyways, not a long one. Not a long one. Cool picks. And not verified, or not a... It's not a good article, folks. But it managed to assuage my curiosity for the moment.